Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode where I am streaming Slay the Spire. On this one we are going to try to grind up our Silent up to Ascension 10 once more, so now we're on Ascension 8. Ascension 8 is pretty tough. It's when it's starting to get tough, enemies are harder to kill. Harder enemies to kill, not great. They're going to have more HP, we've got to focus a little bit more on block, be a little more careful with the cards we choose. Still, not as difficult as Ascension 9, of course, when they start to do more damage. But I still find it not to be that bad compared to when we have useless cards added into our deck, like at Ascension 5, I believe, where we get the Curse, the Ascender's Bane. That's probably one of the harder spikes, the Ascender's Bane, because then it narrows your deck down, and you're kind of forced to draw a dead card every fight for a little while until you get a larger deck. But yeah, so going with the Silent, gonna try to find a way to get another build this time. I did a Sly build and I did Shivs. Shivs, we weren't able to finish it. I kind of had to delete that stream, unfortunately, because the sound was all messed up. It was not great. So we could go with 2 relics here. It does make our deck even larger, have more strikes, more defense, but we have 2 relics that could really guide the entire run. It's not great, it's not terrible. I like the 2 relics personally. I love having a bunch of relics to just have a bunch of passives. Usually it's great. Neos Fury is always really good too. 10 damage for 1, and you get to choose 2 cards from your discard pile and put them into your hand. That's great. It's a Dredge from the Necrobinder, but it kind of better in a way, because Necrobinder, it's rare that you need all 3 cards with the Necrobinder. It's great. Sometimes you can grab like retain cards and stuff like that, but usually 2 is more than enough, and it kind of counts as pseudo card draw because you're replacing it with 2 cards. So it's great, and it's 2 cards that you've likely already played that you want to play again. So it can kind of act as a second copy of some cards in your deck if they're in your grave. Neos Fury is pretty strong. And then Kaleidoscope, 2 card rewards from other characters. Now this could go 2 ways. This could be amazing, and it could be terrible. What does this look like? We want some damage. We want a couple high damage cards, or we want to go full combo for the Celestial Beast, the Ceremonial Beast. And what do we got here? We have a card remove early, whichever path we choose, so that's good. And if we don't need to remove a card, well then we can just add a card or potentially buy other things. We could go this way. Get a nice little fire here, 2 fire here, with another one here for an elite, and then followed by more elites there. We could also do this like this, or even just straight there. That's viable too. And then this side we have 2 fires that are stuck together. And then it's kind of a mid-end here. It's not great. I really like this left path here. Either way we get to it, we can go through here as well, and it brings us back over. But if we go through here, then we miss this fire here. And if we do this, then we still get the 2. But I really like this. I like coming here. And then we can choose where we go after that. So we're going to the shop on this side for sure. We're getting the 3-4 combats there. 4 combats, 4 additional cards. Yes, Fury might be the choice, but I always like to risk my luck, even though I'm never really lucky, I find. I'm going to gamble a bit. So we could apply Doom, add some Vulnerable, or block. When we get block, we get Deathbringer, which is not terrible. That's some Doom. I think Pommel Strike is decent, but I think it might be worth Shadow Shield is really good too, just so we don't really get to evoke the dark until we get Shadow Shield back, which could be fine. I'm gonna take Shadow Shield, and No Escape is really not great. Molten Fist is the only one that could end up being good, and it's 1 for 10, so it's not terrible, and it exhausts itself, so it's gone afterwards. Alright, what can we do here? Channeling the Dark, already getting that up. That way when we channel it again, it should kill. One of these, plus one of those, plus one of those, plus one of these. Just fully blocking. No need to take reckless amounts of damage. We can do this. I'm actually going to exhaust a card here and block, because I feel like it would be a waste to use the dark right away. Getting rid of some slime at this point. Really trying to find that Shadow Shield just to channel that, kill it. We didn't have to. We could have just striked it. Would have worked too. Now what do we want? We're kind of tanky right now. 4 damage twice would be good if we had a bunch of strength, but because we don't have that strength, and there's no guarantee we'll get it. I think Finisher might be the only one that could be good, but the thing is I don't have much. I have an attack here and a neutralize, so if we do get some vulnerable, Finisher could be good. So I'm gonna go with that. Alright, and now that we have Finisher, it would be worth picking up stuff like Up My Sleeve. No need to take needless damage. Up My Sleeve. Deal 18, doesn't kill. That's a bummer. But now Up My Sleeve is cheaper, so that's nice. I'm just gonna full block here. No point in taking damage. Block. He's hitting for 13. And he's dead. Okay. Accuracy could be good, making our Up My Sleeve even more worth it. Well, well, well. That was a pretty great first turn. And now we can just full block and hope that we can kill. We can't, so we're gonna take damage for nothing. So that's great. Would have been nice to be able to block there, but we just drew our strikes. Cloak and Dagger. Expose. Expose actually goes really good with our Molten Fist. And now we get to hatch this right away. So that's a great spike in damage. 14 for free. And it goes well with our Finisher. Huh. So I could one-shot this one here and fully block. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna one-shot 21. We're gonna one-shot you. We're gonna do this, a finisher, and defend. Taking one. I think it would have been better to kill this slime instead of the other one, because the other one alternates between slimes and no slimes. Deal 8 3 times, it still doesn't kill him. Or 11. We're taking the 11. And we're taking an extra 4. I should have killed him from the start. Piercing Whale would have been great. Last fight. Do I want the elite or do I want a fire? I want a fire. So I can craft Smith a Shadow Shield for 15. Pretty good. Up my sleeve, it now gives 4 shivs. That's really great. 25% damage boost for that. Second turn with some extra mana is good too. Remove a card and add Guilty. Yeah. Gonna remove a defend. I'm gonna heal here. Just before this elite. Expose. I'm gonna neutralize. Molten Fist. Bird Swoop. So if we draw well, we're killing here. This isn't great. I'm gonna set up. We're gonna take 1. Would have liked to have up my sleeve, but so we're dealing 24 here. We could kill him, or we can do this. Kill there. But I think it's better to take less damage than more. I'm actually gonna do this. Because we weren't killing anyways. So I'm just gonna avoid damage where I can. Now we can weak, bring him down to 10. It's not gonna kill, but it will weaken him enough to where we should be able to block both. And now I'm going to attack. So much infection, my goodness. Okay, we're gonna attack this one here because he has the most HP. And then I'm going to block with this and block with this. Okay, this is actually great. So we can do this and then we kill him like that with our Dark Orb. This is terrible. Worst outcome possible right there. Literally any of the other cards instead of an effect would have been fine. But that's my luck, like I mentioned earlier. I don't get very lucky. So we're going to get some block and some damage because evidently we need both. And it's a good thing I did because I think we're starting with a random colorless card. So we're going to deal 11 to all of them. I'm going to neutralize. We want to kill him. We want to reduce our damage we take. We can kill him with a potion. Or we can fully block. this. Kill him. No damage taken. There we go. Could have been worse. Could have been better. I like where we were at. Leg sweep. Grab some block. And do this expose. I think if we add shivs, it's 6 times 4, it's 24, so it's nowhere near enough. But if we do this, just grabbing some 15 damage and keep him exposed for the fight, we're taking 7. Or block. Yeah, we're taking 7, keeping him exposed, deal 15. Not exposed, keeping him vulnerable. Fully blocking here, strike. Now we can neutralize into a shadow shield with a defend. No need to take damage. We're drawing into some attacks here. We might be able to kill this turn. Bird swoop, strike, strike, and finisher. A lizard tail is pretty good. Pretty good. And I don't know if we're taking any of these. We don't have anything that synergizes with it. Yeah, the speedster would be nice, but and ricochet, but we don't have enough discard. I'm just gonna rest here because the ceremonial beast hits hard and stops us from being able to actually do things. So I'm gonna use this stone here. It's useless not to use it. Now, to accuracy, shiv, and finisher. Okay, expose, neutralize, up my sleeve, shadow shield, defend, full blocking. Down to 150, we're just missing 33 and then he's in his second phase. I think it's worth a 10 damage there. Just so that we can control basically when he's in his second phase. When we want him to be there. So I'm going to leg sweep for some block. And I'm going to defend. It's not worth taking the damage this turn. Our expose is already gone, but if I up my sleeve here, I can also channel a shadow shield for some damage, but I think we want to charge this up as much as possible. So we're just going to attack and deal as much damage as we can here. We're going to keep him weak, so that next turn we don't have to worry as much, and we can block for most of the damage. That's great. Now we want one strike, this, and a defend. Full block again. No point in taking some useless damage. And if we draw into our shadow shield, we should evoke our dark and kill him. And we did. Let's go. Blade of Ink is really great. It's great for our strategy. I think it's great in general. And they did nerf it. They brought it down to 1 additional damage instead of 2. It used to be 6 damage that it was dealing. Now they're 5 damage each. But it's still a great card. You really want it for the weak. The damage itself you kind of skill if you can with your other powers that boost shivs. And that's just great for the weak. Pale's Horn. I've grown to really like them. Especially when you're able to play them for free. And this is a skill. And the Silent has an attack that allows you to play your next skill for free. So I think it might be worth risking it here. Because even without it, blocking for 15 on a turn and then gaining extra mana the turn after is amazing. Because usually 15 is enough to survive that turn, and then you draw extra cards, get extra mana, you just get a crazy turn after that. And when you can chain into them, get a relax into a relax on the next turn, just great turns all around. What do we want here? We do want to fight an elite, that's for sure. I don't know how I feel about fighting 2, but I like this here, because we still get a shop. It's just 1 elite, but get access to a shop. It's the only way without going through all of these fights. But I actually think we're gonna go through all of those fights. Except, I might do this, like that, or this. Will we skip 1 fight? Potentially 2. It's a lot of fights though. We don't actually have to pass through the shop here. We could go here, like this. Out of here, like that. That's not bad. That way we hit either the first shop or the second. I'm going to go this way for sure, and then I'll choose once we get there. So, expose, bird swoop, shadow shield, strike. And we're just gonna throw this. And then we get to do this. We get to leg sweep and relaxed. It always sucks when you get both your relaxes on the same turn, but it's something that you learn to live with when you have my luck. So we're just going to apply some weak up my sleeve, and then finisher. And I should have multi-fisted first, but that's okay. Would have had an extra 6 damage, is all. I don't think we need the extra 4 damage on our shivs, because if we get any of our shiv cards, he's dead anyways. Cloak and Dagger is pretty good. It gives us our shivs, it helps our strategy. 271. I wouldn't mind actually getting 2 more fights before heading for the shop. We're gonna weaken him. I should have weakened the other one, so now we're gonna focus. Kill one of them. Oh, I can weaken the other one right now. There we go. I'm gonna keep you weak. Hits for 18. No, hits for 24. I think it's worth taking the potion this turn just for an up my sleeve. These can be quite the threat. Oh, that was a mistake. Especially when you play poorly like me. The max we can do in 1 hit is 9, so having him at 9 is really great. Could I have taken the 6 damage there? Most likely. Am I glad I didn't? Yeah, because now I can take it on a later turn when I can't block. If we do this, we reduce the damage by enough, we're fully blocking. We can do this, and then just kill with a strike. Do this. And he's dead if we draw any attack. Having a slice is good, especially with our finisher. So I like that. And we have a lot of draw now. And having cards to play on the same turn where we're blocking with our relax is never bad. So yes, these ones come to life, but if you can kill this one fast enough, Doesn't really matter. Like, he's already down to 20, so we don't need much. We just need to deal 5 and we can kill him with the potion. And we're fully blocking. And there's our 5. We can also just Piercing Wail. We might not even have to use our rock potion. But if we need to, we can. And we don't need to. I don't want any of these. Dodge and roll is okay, but I'd rather not clog up my deck. So now we're going to take a shop with our 292 and a membership card. It's so great to get. So great. Amazing. Great. That's great. That's one of the best things I could have asked for. Now we kind of want Leading Strike because it's an attack. Do we want to remove a card? Maybe we remove a strike. We have 2 extra blocks now. Could remove a defend and add a Leading Strike. Acrobatics is a great card too. Take an Acrobatics. Take a Leading Strike instead of removing a card. Acrobatics helps me draw into those cards. And we can take a Power Potion. Okay. So I'm going to throw this at you. I can full block you with a single Relaxed. And I can weak you. And a Relaxed here. Get a Leading Inky Shiv. How much? It's 3, but then he's weak. Keep him weak. Had to use literally everything because he debuffed me, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this. Up my sleeve. Shiv, shiv, shiv. 9 3 times. Shiv. Acrobatics. Discard a defend. Maybe I should have acrobatics before, but that's okay. Bird swoop, and now we can shiv and deal 36. Just before he wakes up. That way he doesn't get to attack on the turn he wakes up. This here, light sweep, blocking for 11, taking 1, or do I just avoid taking damage where possible? I don't know what I'm drawing next turn, I'm going to take the 1. Slice up my sleeve. Now we have a lot of shivs, I'm just going to block. Yeah, having like a kunai would be great right now. If I deal 3, that's not enough, so I'm just gonna block as much as possible, take 4. There we go. Dagger throw is pretty good, especially when it's upgraded. 12 damage for 1. I don't mind that. I think we're powerful enough for the elite here. And we can take a fire, rest there. We're gonna take the potion. Weak enemies take double damage. Yeah. I think we're just gonna get some damage in and some block. We don't need to stack our deck with as much ethereal as possible, so. I'm gonna do this. Oh, dagger throw now. Discard a dazed. Neutralize. Molten Fist. Slice. What can we take now? The hunt is good for extra card rewards, and I think it's good for what we want because it's still 1 for 10 and it gets rid of itself. It's kind of just a Molten Fist with different utility. Tweak you. Don't even have to block right now. So I could deal 10 and gain 10 block for nothing, or I could deal 10, 6. Now what can we do? We can always dagger throw, try to kill this guy before it's too late. Do this, weaken you. Weaken you again. Piercing well, defend, get rid of this, fully blocking. Now, going to drink this. So that we can get a dash, deal some damage while blocking. Block for more, taking 3. Okay. So now I have enough to kill, so I'm gonna do this, up my sleeve. Go, 2, 3, and one more attack next turn. Yeah, well, he's dead. There we go. Okay, costs 1 less for each skill played this turn. That's useful. 15 damage. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't mind that. Playing 10 skills gives us 10 block. That's great. Now we could heal, or we could smith. 19 damage, 3 mana, 17 block, 3 cards, 3 Inky Shivs for 1. Like this, it's long-term block. Okay. So we can try to neutralize him. Just do some damage here. We can throw our potions next turn if we need to. I'm taking just a 1 here. I have extra mana. I'm gonna be at 7. That's really good. Now if we Inky Shivs, we can actually weaken him, taking no damage. Acrobatics, and we're gonna discard this strike. I'm going to leg sweep, or do I dash? I want to play skill so that this is free, so I'm gonna leg sweep. I'm gonna defend. I'll play an accuracy right here. That way, my other shift cards are just gonna be better. And I will pinpoint on you. That way you're dead next turn. It would just one attack. Do this. Do this. And I'm just gonna do this. sleeve, shiv. Finisher. Why not? Why not finisher? Backflip, piercing whale, follow through. Another piercing whale would be good. I didn't take the poison because I had 2 potion shaped rocks. There we go. Expose. This here. Shiv. Cloak and dagger. Shiv. Finisher. 9 damage 5 times. 45 damage. We take that. That's good. We don't have very many options here, so we're gonna accuracy strike and pinpoint. Now, next turn, we should be pretty decent. This isn't great, so we want a dagger throw. See what else we can get. That's disappointing. Relax is gone. Do this. And if we do this, we can throw this and take no damage. There we go. Calculated Gamble is amazing, but Skewer is a little better, I think, in our deck because we have a lot of mana turn 2, and we have access to a lot of mana on the following turns as well. I wouldn't mind a colorless card. Colorless cards are good, and you can skip it if it's not good, and that's even better for what we just took. That's great. Okay, so what do we want? We want to weaken you. We want to slice. We want to cloak them daggers. Now a leg sweep to keep you weak. We're fully blocking, so we can just attack again. Now a skewer 5 times would then give us some mana because we're attacking him. So we could deal 40 right now, or I can get some Inky Shivs, deal 15 for 1 instead. Get a block on, get another block, and then just deal 24. Not bad. Not bad, not the greatest, but not terrible. We can Piercing Whale for a free full block. I'm gonna discard this, we're not killing him this turn anyways. Just get rid of this. Okay. Expose you. I'm going to relax here. Next turn I'm going to draw more. Have more mana. Have even more mana. Have even more mana. It counts for a pinpoint. Playing up my sleeve. Playing accuracy. Pinpoint. Shiv. And finisher, we could deal 45. He's only dealing 4. Or I deal 15 and take none. I think I'm going to deal 45 and take 4. I could have taken none. But I want this guy dead. So, Bird Swoop. Strike. The hunt is 10. The finisher right now is 12. Dagger throw. Discard this. This is going to be 18. And now the hunt is going to give us an extra card reward. Fire Potion, Vambrace. Prepared is great. Cloak and Dagger is there too. A Footwork would be really good. And a Prepared. Or I take a Cloak and Dagger. Have another skill, have more attacks. Synergizes well with everything I'm doing. It's Shivs. I really love Prepared though, so I'm going to take Prepared. Just because I think it's my favorite silent card. It's just great. Draw 2, discard 2 for free. You just get to sculpt your hand. That's amazing. I'm actually going to rest, I believe. I think I'm not very confident with the silent, so I think the rest is a good call. Now what do we want? We want to draw 3 and discard this Piercing Whale. Play a Production, to play a Relaxed, so that next turn it kind of wastes this, but I think it's okay. And we can play a Footwork. I could have played the Inky Shivs there. I don't think it was worth it. I think playing what I did was probably the best thing I could have done. just because I really want to get set up for this fight so that it's all just smooth sailing. This here is going to full block. Accuracy is good. A Shadow Shield is great because we're going to start stacking up some damage, and I'll deal damage for 6 here. Now I'm going to expose you. I'm going to prepared, discard a regular strike. We have 5 mana and 5 cost worth of things. Molten Fist, Leading Strike, Cloak and Daggers, and Dash. Take 2. Bird Swoop, Slice. If I Piercing Wail, I can pinpoint, and I take less damage. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna discard a Defend, he's not attacking. And now I'm going to still defend to block the Disintegration. Disintegration again. This is kind of why I healed too. I really hate the other debuffs that he has. I kind of need to do this. It would have been good to apply some weak, but I need my up my sleeve to be cheaper. Okay. Blade of Ink. Get him weak. Survivor away this dagger and pinpoint. This is not going great. Were there some misplays? Maybe. Is it my fault? Possibly. Now we're blocking a little bit more for this. Shadow Shield, Channel of Dark, fully block. Cloak and Daggers, and now we're sure that we're fully blocking. He's gonna heal again. This is not great. It's not going good at all. Okay. So do I deal 13 or deal more? I'm gonna deal more. Like this. I need to block here or I'm dead. We're so close. We're so close. And I need to win on this turn. Which we're not doing. We were so close. Oh my goodness. I don't like the silent. I don't like this. I'm not good with her. I'm not. I'm bad with the silent. Alright. Enemies are harder to kill. Let's go again. There, I think I should have... I don't know what I should have done there. We just didn't have the damage to keep up. We didn't have the defense either. It was really not great coming up to that boss. I was taking a lot of hits for nothing. I could have blocked on the one, made him weak, survived maybe a little bit longer, but would one turn be enough? Did I need 2 more? I'm not sure. What do we have? We have 2 double shot here into an elite after 4 fights. No, this is not the path. No. Okay, and I'm not going here either, so it's down to these 2. This is a hard combat, hard pull fight. This is not too bad, but if I go here, which is a nice path, I don't get a shop. So there's no point in taking the greed, because I'm not going for that shop. And I do not like that path. So we're going to... transform a card. Transform a defend. I have too much to block. Follow through. Not great. Not great. I don't like the card much. See, now for the rest of the fight, it's going to be useless here. Do this. That's not what I wanted to do. That is, I went to grab the strike, and it did not give me the strike. Okay. So we're going to do this. There we go. We just need to deal 16. We're dealing 12. He has 13 left. That's annoying. I'm just gonna full block. Now I want some draw. But piercing whale is amazing. So it's the only time that card's good. Now if I just do this, I'm fully blocking and I can strike straight. Now we just need to one more strike. There we go. Expose. I really like Expose. Gets rid of all the artifacts. So we're gonna take that. We're just gonna go with cards that I think are cool. Honestly. What's this? When you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. That's great. And we get a shop. We get the shop we wanted. Okay. Perfect. So now we really don't need to worry about heading into a shop or not. Getting another Expose is pretty good. I don't have any card draw, so I don't need a Speedster right now. Yeah, so we're gonna take Exposed here. And a Cloak and Daggers. It's a decent block card, and it gives me a little bit of attacking while I'm blocking, so that's good. I believe he debuffs first. So if we can kill him, but how much could I do here? I could vulnerable, and then I deal 9 plus 6. That's 24. So it's not killing. But I'm not fully blocking if I do that. So I kind of want to just do this. Cloak and Daggers. Shiv. I'm blocking him. I want to block him too, like this. And strike. And now you should be debuffing. Ah, it's the other way around. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, 2 damage for nothing. Do we want to retain a card? I think we do. We're just gonna hold on to our hand, any good card we have. Choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2. A power that lets us draw. Playing well-laid plans to draw 2 was never terrible. Or if we enchant an attack, like a follow through. But I think we're going to put this onto our well-laid plans. Just have an extra draw. I'm just gonna rest here. Because obviously, I take a lot of damage. Yeah, I take a lot of damage, so. I didn't get any block, but that's okay. I'm not even sad. I'm not even a little bit actually. So I'm actually ecstatic that I didn't get any block. I didn't want any. It would have been too easy actually. So we didn't want any. Yeah, we're just gonna do this and this. I'm gonna retain my block because I don't trust my deck. We're gonna do this. Cloak and Daggers. Follow through. Going to retain my block. You can only deal 7 more. We're gonna block. We're gonna retain a strike. That way we know that next turn we're killing him. Regen potion, a strawberry, add a card, Reflex. We could retain. Yep. Gonna do that, and then that way, if I get some more discard synergy and some sly, it's not gonna feel as bad. But that's only because I can. The only reason I took it is because I can retain either my survivor or my reflex until I have both. Then it's just a great turn all around. Drawing 3 cards, retain up to 2 with well-laid plans is really good too. Do that. Now if I want card rewards, I should go this way. Elites drop additional card rewards, so I'm definitely taking this elite. I'm going to take an event, and we get a shop. It's a bummer that the membership card is here now, but that's okay. Did we really get 2 shops? We took 4 events and we got 2 shops? That's crazy. Okay. So that would mean if we took this path here, we would have had 1, 2, 3 shops in Act 1 in a row right there. Okay. For that seed, for this seed basically, because the events are in order. It's all planned out. So how the seeds work, for those who aren't aware, it's that, for example, I wrote down this seed here. The first fight is always going to be that fight, whether I get it here, here, or here. It's the first one. Then the second fight is always going to be the second fight, whether I get it in these 3. The third fight is always going to be the third fight, regardless of where I get it. So this fight here, had I taken this path, would have been the same as this fight here had I taken this path. This fight here is the same as both this fight and this fight. This event here is identical to this event and this event. This event, it would have been a shop, unless I skipped this event, went this way, and gone up to here. This would have been a shop. So for anyone playing on this specific seed that wants one late shop and really wants to do this one gauntlet of a path here, where it's just fight, fight, event, fight, 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 fire, fight, fight, fire, shop. Then you could go for an elite here or an elite here. Well, there you go. You could. And the seed is, I don't know where to see the seed. I think it's at the end that you can see it. So I'll try to remember to show it, but you could do that. That's a very real possibility. I think a reflex is good, but a speedster might be good too, because we're trying to build into it. I can't get both, can I? 98. This is 102. I can't get both of these, but I could get both of these. Backflip to draw more. The speedster. Now that the speedster works, now we can smith. Give innate to our speedster. That way our backflip deals damage too. Chosen cheese or common cards. What are common cards? Cloak and dagger, backflip. Prepared is a common card. It's not in here, but we have backflip and dagger throw. Dagger throw for our sly. Backflip for our draw. We're going to take this elite because there's an additional card reward. And goodness gracious, I'm happy that I did take that speedster there. So we're going to remove all of this. I actually should have drinking this potion. I'm going to do it right now. Okay. So a dagger throw here. Discard this. Follow through here. And I'm going to cloak and daggers for 2 less damage, just so I can deal more damage. I'm going to bring him down. Okay, okay, okay. So now we can backflip. Piercing well. We're taking nothing now, so we can expose him who hasn't buffed himself yet and do this. Now we can weaken him. Like this. So we're not taking damage from him. So if we do this, I'm not taking damage if I block with cloak and daggers, basically. So if I cloak and dagger here, which I'm guaranteed to do, deal 4 and 6. Backflip, he's dead. Follow through, you're dead. Okay, and we have a lizard tail. That's good. That's good. I think I had a lizard tail on the last run and I didn't use it, and I could have used it, and I just realized that now. Well, that's a bummer. Oh well, I guess it goes to show why you should just let the enemy kill you instead of quitting like I did. Well laid plans. Another one. Do we want another one, or do we want a free deflect or a sucker punch for a second copy of weak? I think a second copy of weak could go well to have some damage along, and now a blade of ink for even more weak and more damage. I like that. I like that. That was a good one. The soulfish is scary, yes. But I believe I should be fine, especially with the lizard tail. And I should be able to just upgrade something here. Having 2 weak is good. I think neutralize being at free and giving 2 weak is really good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Speedster. We're going to expose right away. We have another expose in the deck. I'm going to neutralize right now. To Blade of Ink, and I'm going to shift and shift. Okay, so I'm going to expose again. Keep him vulnerable for as long as possible. Follow through. I'm going to spiral away this strike and strike. Taking 4. There's not much we could have done about it. I'm going to well-laid plans, into a backflip, into a dagger throw, and discard this defend here. And of course, in the last hand is where the beckon's going to be. So what do we want to keep? We want to keep a cloak and daggers as it blocks for the most and still deals 4 damage. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I called it. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I knew it in my heart of hearts. And it's lose 6 HP. It's not even the damage. That's so brutal. My goodness. My goodness gracious. We need to keep it piercing well because I think it's, yeah. I'm gonna survivor away for a reflex. Going to backflip. No, we don't need the piercing well. I can Blade of Ink. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because we're only dealing to 1 anyways. I'm gonna retain a dagger throw and a piercing wail. That's why I retain my dagger throw. I'm just going to shiv here, retain this and this. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's great. That's great. Yep. So exactly what I wanted to see. All of them. All at once. That's it. That's it. That's what I wanted. We need to kill him soon, because the beckons are getting out of hand. I didn't need to do that there. I should have used a strike instead. I'm gonna keep this and this. This is 2, this is 9 plus 2. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to dagger throw, discard this. And if I do this, I deal 2. I have a chance of drawing these beckons. With this, I don't take as much damage. I'm gonna keep these 2 here. I think we have it. There we go. Okay, 29. Not bad. Assassinate, innate, vulnerable, exhaust. That's good. Whenever you play a card, you gain 1 block. That's better, I think. Because we're going to try to go for a sly a bit, and it's a power. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Enchant a card with clone. Do we have a clone-worthy card? Not really. Not really, no. I really, really like clone worthy. Like, clone is my favorite one. Favorite of any relic of any ancient. Clone is my favorite. This one's already enchanted, so we can't enchant it again. Maybe we enchant Reflex. Nice path here. 4 separate fires. 1 to upgrade, and then the rest to clone. And we can do this too. And still get a shop. Like this. Yeah, we're gonna take the clone. Or we could Pale's Tears. But I used all my mana. My energy, sorry. I could have gone with After Image, but I feel like it wouldn't have been as good. 5 or more other cards, so I could do this into a follow through. And so Speedster, we're taking 17, but we didn't really have much of it. Of course you're stealing the card that I have that clones. Why wouldn't it be that? In 1 more attack and he's falling down, so Tactician. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Upgraded attack, still 3 more. These are fights that I kind of wish I didn't have to do. this and this. Okay, now we can kill him with pretty much any attack. That's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna do this and this. And we're gonna do this, and we're going to discard a regular defend. Take 3, but next turn we should be able to fully block and then keep him stunned. Keeping these two, that way if we get a discard outlet we can discard our tactician. We did. There we go. Could have been worse, could have been better. Not terrible. So we really want to get to a discard, so I think Memento Mori might be good here. Because it's cards we discarded, so, and that's what we're actively looking for, is discarding cards. So I'm going to expose here to a follow through and Speedster to end it. I'm gonna defend. No point in taking damage. 22. Oh my goodness, that's not good for me. I can do this. Not taking any damage. That's good. Best block card in the game. We're vulnerable though now. That's not good. We can do this here. We can do a after image. If I backflip of anything good, a Cloak of Daggers, I gain 1 block to 9. 9 to block 18, we're gonna take 9, or a Blade of Ink, it's gonna be 3. So it's not even 9, it's 8. I lied. I'll do this and a Blade of Ink. Brutal. Again, still brutal. Again, still brutal. Just retain my whole hand. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? I get what, 14 plus 8, 22 plus 7. I still can't even kill him. I'm gonna do this. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Terrible, terrible showing on my part. Wow. Wow. I could remove a clumsy. And I can remove a strike. Then I need a shop. And we have one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because that was bad. I can't even smith it. I can't risk it. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, can I just give up now? I really don't like this run. This is not a good run. Hmm. I'm aware I had the lizard tail. It's just I don't like playing the silent man. I'm trying to get good with her. I don't like it. She's not she's just not it. Gonna take 2 relics. Whenever I rest, I raise my max HP by 5, and I can ignore paths. And Writhe. Okay, we're just gonna go get rid of the Writhe right away, and then we're gonna skip over to another path because this is a terrible. This is not good. Okay. I'm still dumbfounded by the draws I had. It was not great. So even now, it's not amazing. How do I like? Could have attacked there. I should have attacked there. Forgot to attack there. It's alright. Always punished. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna try to build this Sly build. Not much else we can do really. I think it's worth taking the 60 gold just because I'm heading to the shop right now. Just to get rid of this Writhe. And we can grab a prepared right here. I'm aware of piercing whales right there, but prepared is just the best card in the game. Okay. There we go. That's like almost exactly what I wanted. Okay. So this run, well, this fight is going a little better, but nothing to say about the run in its entirety. The one good thing with the slimes is that they actually draw you cards, so they're not completely useless. Like, you can still get decent turns out of using them, so. Because that's twice now that I draw into something I wanted, so that's good. Here, what do we want here? Do we want anything here? Maybe a backflip just to draw more cards. Now, what do I want to do here? I want to rest. Go up here, rest, and rest. Right? Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. So I'm just gonna try to speed back to where I was because that was really a terrible way to lose. Okay, weak, backflip, defend, strike, and we should kill here. Piercing Whale is good. Why can't we get any Sly and discard synergy cards? I don't understand. I don't get it. Piercing Whale because it's a multi-combat at the end there. I think I'm going to take an event instead of this fire. And I'm just going to heal. And we're going to rest here just to get my max HP up. I'm going to go here. Rest again. That's good. We wanted prepared, upgraded, so that's great. So that's a bummer because now all of our discard cards are here. So we're just gonna try to avoid taking damage because obviously we can't get anything good, so. Thank you. My goodness. If I deal 9. It's not going to be 9, 10, 11 though. You're taking 23 for nothing. But I kind of want to rest anyways. So. It was 9, 10, 11. I just don't know how to count. That's 30, but I'm not aware of how to count. I don't want any of these. I just want cards that have draw discard written on it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna enchant our prepared with it. And now we're gonna go here and we're gonna rest. Raise our max HP again. The goal is gonna just be to get as bulky as possible, I think. Taking no damage. Taking no damage again, couldn't kill him by 3, that's frustrating. Okay. Great. Just gonna take 12 now to avoid 8 later. And then we can full block here because oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! I really just needed my like an attack. This is terrible. Again, I'm not. I don't like the side. Oh my god. Okay. Most of my deck is not that, dude. Why is half my hand an infection every time? Hitting for 12 now. Why are you hitting for 12? Oh, we have to do something. He's never gonna die. Take 12. What is this? What is this? Now it's just infection, so that's all I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this fight. Oh my goodness. That was rough. Yeah, we're gonna take another ricochet. Holy cow, that was rough. Goodness. This is not going well. Yeah, not at all. And I can't afford to take more damage. So I'm really glad I got both my ricochets there. Now can we finish the fight? Deal 12, that doesn't kill. Oh my goodness. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is 13, so we're blocking there. And of course he has the shield up. So I can't even kill him this turn. Do this. Okay. That was an okay fight. That wasn't terrible. We're gonna take a dagger throw. I'm gonna rest, raise my max HP, go up to 46. 48 when we start the fight. Piercing Wail is good here, but it's better on one of the multi-attacks. Do this. Backflip. Prepared. Terrible. Okay. Alright. Yup. Okay. I don't think tonight's my night. We're getting back into energy. I'm gonna discard this, I don't need it. And we're gonna discard this. So I think we're just gonna focus this guy who's buffing himself. Yeah, it would have been great here. But what are you gonna do? Take 7. Become frail. Our ricochet doesn't deal as much. Here it's amazing. But again, we're gonna have no block when they're all attacking. No, we have some block. It's okay. This could have been a much worse turn. But it's still not good because we're gonna be taking 17. Oh goodness! Okay. There's a chance. It's 50%. Didn't get it. I don't know what I was expecting or why I was expecting it. Okay, so another 6. This I don't like the silent. I don't like the silent, man. She's not good. She's not. Unless you draw the nuts, it's terrible. That's 24. I can block for 10. I can't even. I'm dead again. All right. Okay. Terrible character. Honestly, I'm probably not playing right. I don't like the silent. I also don't like not having her at Ascension 10. How all my other characters are. Fuck it, let's try again. This is great. This is great too. I like fetch, but it's Aussie that deals damage. I don't have Aussie. Setup strike is good for a Shiv build. So is Know Thy Place. The Know Thy Place is just good in general. I'm gonna take that, and we are going to take Fantis. I'm gonna want a lot of attacks. I'm gonna take a Setup Strike. One week. That's one of the worst ones I could have gotten. So I have to go there. I have to get rid of it. Is it worth the 8? It is. Setup Shake is really good. Hand trick, block, what did we take? We took this. We took damage. Having block wouldn't be bad. Piercing Whale is good, even against Vantis, because he has that multi-attack. Hand trick is really good though. Hand trick is some block that can eventually become a Sly as well, and the 1 for 7 isn't terrible. This, 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 and then this, and we discard that. So, like, it's really good for turns where we need to block. Now we're not going to have any block. No, we have block, okay. Even had I attacked, we were screwed because we just had block and we had... Why? Why? Oh. We have Sly. We have Sly with our hand trick, so that's why Dagger Throw is good. I'm actually going to Know Thy Place the big guy. Setup Strike the big guy. Dagger Throw the big guy. Discard a Defend. And I could kill him right now. It's not worth the 4, but I can kill him. Not take any damage. Thanks to the Setup Strike. Now I can take him out too. Thank goodness. This. Okay. So it's not going great. I'll take and anticipate. Okay. I'm gonna attack the one that's buffing himself. Should have Setup Strike first. Now we're gonna do this. We're going to strike. We're going to discard a Doubt, and we're going to full block. know thy place on you. I'm going to drink my Swift Potion. Anticipate again. We are going to full block and deal a bit of damage. Rid of the doubt again. I can deal 21 here, so that still can't kill. Alright, so our scaling is not good. My goodness. Oh! So we're removing doubt right away. Can't buy prepared because we had to remove doubt. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna... we can't afford to lose HP. I'll take this. The rest. This is brutal. I don't know why I can't get good runs with her. If I go on a lower Ascension, it's easy. I get all the best cards. And by best cards, I mean prepared, which is a common, by the way. So it's not regarding the less rares and uncommons. It's just the seeds I get, man. I think that's it. I think it's because of the seeds I get. I don't get good seeds that I'm good with for decks that I know how to use. So it's a bummer. I am gonna take this elite. Do have a fire potion. Neutralize. Draw, discard this. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. What is this? Why can't I get a balance? I'm literally getting 50%, but on 2 separate turns. I'm gonna go crazy, I think. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna weaken you and we're just gonna kill you. Now it's gonna be all my infections and a spoil swap. What is this? What is this unlock? What is this? No attack. I don't need attacks. I don't need them. I don't need them, actually. So just get rid of them. I don't even know why they're in the deck. Like, there's nothing. It's not even. It's like it's not even that I'm not playing well. I can't do anything about it. Like, what is this? What is this? Why can't I draw my cards when I want to just get blocked on turns? Oh my goodness. I'm just taking 12. What is this? It's a good thing. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I can't afford to take damage. I can't. What is this? My goodness. It's never. I've never like I'm unlucky. I say it all the time. I'm unlucky. I'm not a lucky fella. But why is it so unlucky? That's what I don't understand. Why can't I have like a balance of it? Like now I'm gonna have a blur, no other blocks. God. Even after the draw. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even kill him this turn. Oh my god. I can full block these two, and I can keep my block. I'm gonna do this. This is actually terrible. You're gonna add another one. This is terrible. The silent is awful. She's awful. That's all there is to it. She's awful. She's terrible. Could weaken him to take less. But I'm not, I'm just gonna kill. We're gonna do this on you. Do this. Discard this, this. Still hadn't drawn the Ascenders. Now I'm gonna draw 4 infections on his balls, man. No, but I drew 2 of the 4. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing they deal 1 extra damage, those shoes. We kinda need the untouchable. This is crazy. This is like awful luck. I don't think it's luck at it. I don't even know what to call it. Like, yeah, 18 block on turn 1, he's dealing 5. On the turn he's gonna deal 30, I'm gonna have nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna do this, we're gonna know that I place blur and defend. Alright, we at least keep 2 block. Okay, okay, okay. Not terrible. I'm actually gonna drink this power potion, didn't realize we had one. When you play a skill, it gains Sly. We're gonna do this right now. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep our block. He's still 3 hits away, but that's okay. Because at least now we have some skills with Sly. Like this. I can do this again, I can do this. And now everything has Sly. We don't have anything to discard, but everything has Sly. Now he's not weakened. We can't block. Okay. 21 to the face. I deserve that actually. I don't deserve to have a good run. Oh my god. I don't understand. I really don't. Oh my god. I'm gonna have 2 HP and he's at 120. There's nothing I can do. This Silent is a terrible character. That's all there is to it. She's just bad. Unless you have her infinite, she's bad. Like, I can't bring myself to believe that there's a way to get good with her. She's just not good. I'm just gonna take the relics. I'm gonna have terrible relics. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna restart. I'm just discouraged at this point, honestly. Just trying to get a good run, and I'm not getting anything that I'm actually good with, or that I know how to use, so. We should be able to kill here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take the 100 gold because we have a shop coming up. Can I kill? I can. But I take damage. If I attack here, 3 plus 12 plus 10 is 25. But I can get neutralized back. couldn't I draw one of my 5 other block cards? Escape Plan is a great card, and we are going to use the hell out of it. Yeah, I don't want either of these. We're gonna add 2 days into my draw. I don't care. I hate. That's my least favorite event. There we go. Bouncing Flask, Poison, 3 pounds, Dexterity. I don't like any of these, and I'm not good with any of those. So, because we're struggling so much, so incredibly much, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, we're gonna take a nap. Go. Now we're getting some damage. I'm not taking any damage there. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna do this, and this. So we're ending a turn with some mana fairly often. Or some mana, some energy. I keep saying that. And I'm gonna drink my buffer potion right now. Because even if I had blocked there, I would have taken 12. Take a deflect. Just because it draws a card. Now it draws a card and blocks for 7. Escape Plan becomes really great. Neo's Fury deals 9. 14 and 3 cards, we're doing that, especially since we have so many cheap 0 cost cards. Deflect, Slice. Slice you. Strike you. Neo's Fury you. Get these 3 back. Deflect again. Slice. Taking 1, it was worth it. Do this, we're gonna weaken you, we're gonna take none. Do this, and we're gonna do this. You're buffing, I just have to worry about these 2. Escape Plan, Survivor Aware, Defend, and we're going to strike you. So that way we can try to kill you before you're done buffing. Defend, Slice, defend. It's going great, boys. I love just having attacks. Just block and just attacks. That's always what I want to see. Actually, it's only what I want to see. I would not have wanted to see a block there. Actually, so we're good. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Of course, why not? Why not? I can't count. I counted it in my head. I counted it. And I can't, I don't know how. Okay. That's just great. Taking a skewer. Can't afford to do anything else, so taking a skewer. Yeah, I actually didn't want any of my attacks in my opening hand. I just wanted them in my second hand when I needed to block. That's the only time I wanted them, actually. So it worked out really well. 13. We can use, we take nothing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. At this point, I'm not even reading the card, I'm just seeing that it's letting me draw, so it's giving me more options, so that's what we're doing. 24. Doesn't help. I'm going to discard this, this, and we're going to do this. Finally able to do some stuff on our turns. And we almost can't kill him. But we have that there, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm fully blocking. I can attack you for 6. You get 16. Get our gold back. We can use strike. It's a leading strike now. It's actually going like so poorly tonight. Excuse me. I'd rather take the 6 there and get some damage off. What is going on? What is going on? Well, I don't want to end my turn. Okay. Alright, well that's the first time I've seen that. So we're just gonna reopen the Spire real quick. Okay. I'm gonna continue here. There we go. Give me just a moment. I'm going to actually just go check something out. That's for sure. Okay, alright, back to it. So I guess we don't need to use Aniel's Fury right away. We kind of have a cheat into what's going to happen, so I'm just going to focus on blocking as much as possible. Now, it's pretty good because we can stack up another neutralize. And then play the two beckons, not take damage there. Oh boy, oh boy. Taking 4. Gonna get rid of this, gonna get rid of this, gonna do this, gonna do this. I'm not gonna play our skewer, because there's no point in drawing a card that we won't be able to play. Is it worth the 24 now? I think it is. That was not worth it. I was hoping for any of my other cards. And this is where we're gonna lose because we're gonna be overwhelmed. The silence sucks. She's terrible. She's terrible. There's no reason to play her. She's terrible. Am I getting impatient? Yes. Absolutely I am. Absolutely I am. How do I just draw blocks, man? What is this? just dropped fence. No wonder I'm getting impatient. Get that out of here. Oh my goodness. I'm actually getting so annoyed. Thank you for finally letting me draw my stuff. Get prepared. What did I upgrade? I upgraded a strike. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm just gonna be greedy. Why not? Yeah, no shop coming up in the path I'm taking. Greed, man. Who knows? Maybe that's gonna be what's actually good. Nice. Nice, we get a shop. Enchant and attack with momentum. Neutralize with momentum isn't terrible. Ricochet with momentum is really good. Especially if we get a dagger throw. We can retain the shivs that we're making to have them deal more damage and block a bit. I'm just gonna rest one more time. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Just to have some free cards, especially for combats like this. Just gonna do that and make this Ricochet free. Okay. Dagger throw you. Discard this. Piercing Wail. Neutralize you for some damage. And Survivor. Okay, okay. I use the potion, but it's not a bad fight. It could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Now we're starting to have some sly with this. Or draw, discard, a discard, discard. I think Haze might be good. I am going to grab a relic. When we rest, we get the card reward. So now we really want to rest. That's all I'm understanding. And we want shivs. We kind of want a flex potion. I think we want it more than that. And this might be better than a touch of insanity. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it is. We're gonna backstab first. First things first. Backstab. Then I'm going to play an up my sleeve. I should have drinking this potion first, but oh well. I'm gonna do this. Then up my sleeve again. So I actually don't want to discard any of my Sly cards ever. I actually just want to keep drawing into terrible hands like I am right now. So it's just great that that's what's happening. Actually, I love it. I thought it was about to crash again. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't like playing any of my Sly cards through the discard. I actually just want to have to fully pay for them. So it's working out really great. Very high chances of drawing the block we need next turn, so we're gonna hope. The silent is terrible. The silent is terrible. I give up. I don't understand. I don't understand. Silent is just bad. It's just a bad character. It's just terrible. It's not good. It's not even a little bit. It's just bad. Your Soulstorm could be great, but we don't know if we're gonna get souls. Squeeze could be great. We don't know if we're gonna get Aussie attacks. Reanimate's always good. This is okay. This is not, so we're not going there. Which means we're not going here. Yeah, I like this path. But this path has a fire too, and it has less fights. So we're not going to get a hard pull combat. They're all really good. I'm gonna take high five for some damage. I could still go here. Get 2 elites. I'm gonna take the sword. Be able to kill next turn. Yeah. Can even do it with this. Defy is good. It's great. Blocks for a lot because you're playing in the weak. This is a mystery. Why? We can get rid of the injury and grab a Grave Blast at the same time, or we can just Flash of Steel, which goes good with our vulnerable, and still grab Grave Blast. That's what we're gonna do. Osty's great. Osty's attacks are great. High five is great. Fully blocking. Flash of Steel. Strike. Another Grave Blast. We have 1 ethereal card, if ever. Page Storm could work. Negative Pulse is okay as well. It lets us apply some Doom. Could grab Blast, grab another good Pulse back. Yeah, I like that. Go here. Okay. So not a great start. Much better. I don't want to draw to the reanimate. Good. I could have blocked, made him weak, actually. That might have been smarter, but I wasn't thinking. I'm just pissed right now. We're gonna lose this fight too. Yeah, I think it's just not my night. I mean, the saves come. Gonna play it better. I'm not enjoying myself tonight. I'm really not. I'm not having fun. I like this game, but tonight, no. My draws are all over the place. It's brutal. It's annoying. It's goodness. It's discouraging. It's nights like this that make me wonder why I play the game. Like, what is this? I'm just gonna do the daily. 10 card rewards, ironclad cards now appear, unknown rooms have elites, but treasure chests. Alright, card rewards. You can gain vulnerable, blight strike, set of strike, block. Playing vulnerable is a debuff. You might be able to stack it and get something great. Dismantle. Some more vulnerable here. A debilitate. Now that we have our vulnerable kit, we want to draw into our vulnerable. So severance is good. Wisp is always good too. Snap. Hold on to stuff. What do we apply more vulnerable? 1, 2, keep them vulnerable, keep them weak. Keep them vulnerable even longer. It's our blight strike because now we apply doom based on damage we deal. Honestly, can make them vulnerable too, and a dominate. Nice. That's kind of what I was trying to build towards. One less for each attack already played. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. This would be the 5th. We can also retain stuff. I think we need to take stop. Okay, Ascension 3. Pretty easy on Ascension 3. This here, this here, this here. Like that. This, that. Nope, you don't like that. It's bad. No shop either. Only way we get a shop is through here, so it'd be this. I'm just gonna do here like that, and I'm just gonna take a bunch of events and skip the shop. Pretty good first turn. Don't want any of that. We should be able to kill him. Blight strikes are our best friends. They really are. Because with all the damage, extra damage we're going to be doing, we're going to be applying so much doom with it. Blight strike is great. I have no ethereal cards. I don't think we're going to pick up any ethereal cards either. So maybe we just go with a negative pulse. Thunderclap. Light strike. Wisp. Stomp. And he's dead. Take 4, but he's dead. Enfeebling touch. So we did take an ethereal card finally. Lose all your gold, transform 2 cards. We have no shops. I don't like that actually. I chose my cards, handcrafted them. If I do change some, it would be Stomp and Negative Pulse. Yeah, we can do that. We kind of want to upgrade Dominate, that way we do a lot of damage consistently. What if we do a little vulnerable here? Just Havoc. That's okay. That's okay. We can Defile you for 22. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this just so we don't lose it. If we get a Stomp, we're great. High 5, I mean. There we go. Sword Boomerang is great with our deck because we are adding strength with Dominate. No damage. This should kill. There we go. There we go. Based on the block, Whirlwind. Whirlwind becomes great. I'm gonna take Whirlwind. I don't want the shop. I'm gonna go here. Nice. Go. Sleight of Flesh. It's really good. It's gonna, because we're gonna keep applying debuffs. Or I take Battle Trance. I think Sleight of Flesh, just because the Neck Rider has so many good draw cards. High 5 Debilitate maybe. The file's gone. That's okay. 16 twice. What do we have here? Severance. So we're gonna severance this guy, bring him down to 8. That way we can kill him. Now we have 3 extra strength. We could have killed. I risked it. It was worth it. Bring me back to life. On a night. Okay. Anger is a good follow-up on all of our vulnerable. But I think what we're lacking right now is some block. However, I'm not sure if Bloodwall is the block we want. So I think we're just gonna skip here. And upgrade this. Really? We got 3 fights in a row. Okay. Okay. Eradicate once we're buffed up is a lot of damage. I know I said I wanted block, but I lied. So we're gonna do this. We're going to dominate right now. No, we're gonna throw vulnerable potion. Now we're gonna dominate. And now we're gonna debilitate. So we should probably kill this turn. Invoke is good because we have 2 different X cards. Gonna do this. Gonna throw this. And tremble. I'm just gonna throw this again. Going to do this. Gonna dominate. Dismantle. Wisp. And Ethereal. I didn't need to throw my second vulnerable potion, but I was not taking any chances there. Offering. Lose 6 HP. Gonna grab a reanimate and we're gonna not do anything else. So, these aren't good. I don't like them, any of them. Pale's Flesh is probably my favorite in here, but I still don't like it. So now... only way we get a shop is if we get 2. Okay. So we're gonna take the 2 with more campfires. Yeah, the debilitate with all of this vulnerable is really good. And having more vulnerable is even better. We can Enfeebling Touch here. Defile, dismantle. So enfeebling touch. I'm going to defile you. I'm going to do this. This. Eradicate's gonna be hit 5 times next turn. We could whisk this. He's dead. Debilitation kill as well, and this one is gonna kill too. Blight Strike is exactly what we want for the build we're doing. Okay. So I didn't mind using my potions there, I don't want to lose health for nothing. If I Enfeebling Touch you, you're not dealing any damage, and you'll die soon afterwards. Do this to you, and I can Eradicate. There we go. Exhaust the card. When you lose HP on your turn, gain strength. Or exhaust. Exhaust, 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 exhaust. Mana for exhausting. It's what we want, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna gain a debt, and then I'll get rid of the debt once I hit the shop. So we know that there's an common card here. There's some coin here. I don't want to hit the curse. This. Okay, I'm actually gonna drink this right now. If we Havoc, that's disappointing. Do this. I'm gonna drink this too. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this. Okay, which is great. So it's alright, we're on a low Ascension. So the punishment of never drawing good, which is obviously a skill issue, is much less punishing. So I mean, that's fine. No, maybe this is good. It's an 8. Already. Remove this like I said I would before I forget. Grab this. Grab some block and some more vulnerable. And we'll take the Mind Blast and upgrade it right here. Gonna upgrade our pull aggro. What do we want to discard? Okay, much better. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to debilitate, Mind Blast, Enfeebling Touch. Take no damage. Aggro, that's 16. We're just gonna keep you vulnerable for longer. Gonna do this, reanimate, wisp, soaking ring. So any attack and I'm good. Borrowed time or blight strike. Borrowed time is good for our whirlwind or our eradicate, which is kind of the route we're trying to go down, just to have a lot of mana on those turns when we have those. It's a bummer that I'm getting at the same time as a blight strike, but we already have 2 blight strikes, so I'm thinking I'm going to take borrowed time. Enchant and attack with sharp 2. I think we're just going to try to go all out with eradicate. Ooh, would have been great, would have been great. Oh, what the world it could have been. Alright. Thank you for the block. Oh my goodness. Would have been so frustrating. I'm gonna do this, play this, now I can wisp, do this, do this. Okay. Fine Feebling Touch is doing practically nothing. If I do this, it's 32, 4 times 32 is 128. Minus 16 is not killing, but if I do this, 32, 4 times, now it kills. Flame Barrier is great, one of the best blocking cards in the game. Armaments upgraded, the best blocking card in the game. And 3 more attacks, I refund 1 mana. Taking a lot of damage here, 14. But if we get that dominate, though, and I refund 1 mana when I do this. That's 12. This is 14. Taking less damage. 30 4 times doesn't do it. 27 4 times isn't gonna do it either. If I turn around like this, I'm at least taking less. I can do this here, and I can still Defile or Thunderclap. I'm gonna Thunderclap here. Just deals a little extra damage, keeps him vulnerable for longer. Okay, well, 40 times 5 kills, 40 times 3 kills. So I could allow myself to do this. This go down to 2. This here, and I could just do this. I couldn't just do that. That was a bad play on my part. I shouldn't count. I'm getting tired, obviously. Okay, but I can just do this. 24 times 6 should kill him. I'm just gonna do this in case. You kidding me? The scythe, since we're doing so much damage and we want attacks that deal a lot. Okay. Shuffle dazed. Yeah, we're just gonna mark some rooms. So 1, 2, 3, or this, like this. So we're going here. 2 elites with 1 HP, worth it. Take 2. Aussie's right hand. Oh. Right hand is really good here. Four times 5 is just 20, but 4 times 16 is 64. Okay. 48, so I just need 2 mana. 3. And we kill. And we block. Okay, okay, not too bad. Taunt, just to get some more block that applies vulnerable. I'm gonna keep that, that's a decent turn 1. So we have a invoke, this, and a Mind Blast. It's the anchor, nice. Okay. I'm curious to see if it carries over. It does, okay, cool. Fully blocking, dealing a bit of damage back. Eradicate should be able to kill here, but I'm actually just going to use this scythe. I should have debilitated first. And Infeeling Touch, that way Aussie can block for me. There we go. A second armament. Even 1 mana to draw 2 is good. Don't have anything to exhaust it though, except for the Havoc. But if I Wisp, another Wisp wouldn't be bad. Putrefy, Volley, Grave Blast. It's pretty good. Okay. Gonna start by doing this, followed by Taunt, Havoc, Borrowed Time, Blight Strike, Right Hand, and lose just a bunch of max HP, because why not? That's good. That's good. Molten Fist is great. So you exhaust the card, you get block. So your attacks with sharp 3 would have been good too. I think we need to remove a card that I don't like seeing. Like a Defile. Deals a lot of damage, but it's annoying when you see it. Okay, what do we got here? Upgrading the Scythe wouldn't be terrible, but I think we're gonna upgrade Volley. That we have kind of a second copy of our Eradicate. I'm so glad he had just 1 HP. I'm so glad. Fetch. Nice. Okay, so we're just gonna keep him vulnerable for as long as possible. That way if we do get Dominate, we're gonna just be super powerful. Like right here. I should have used this Scythe. Oh well. Having Aussie tank for us is pretty good, especially having him deal damage back. And now, what can we upgrade here? Sword Boomerang upgraded is pretty good. Alright. So I actually love this hand. We're gonna drink this, we're gonna throw this, get rid of 1 artifact. We don't need Asti this turn. I don't think. So I'm gonna take Bone Shards. I'm gonna start by a Havoc. That's good. Now we can Putrefy to a Debilitate. This Mind Blast and Bone Shards. Next turn I have an Eradicate. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna do this for a forgotten ritual. Ethereal. This again. Molten Fist. Sword Boomerang. Borrowed Time. Eradicate. I have a great feeling about this fight. It's gonna go great. Okay, well, at least we got one win. It was on Ascension 3, nowhere near with the same character that I wanted to, but that's okay. That's alright. And we're gonna leave it off there for the night because I am getting very tired. So, thanks for tuning in.